Happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers out there. And welcome to Spirit Animal Sunday, where we do our weekly Spirit Animal Tarot and Oracle readings for each sign. I hope you have had a wonderful weekend. I hope you're having a relaxing Sunday. I am here with my sweet little bunny. She's one of my little fur children. And this is my little Coco Van Bunsen. And I just call her Bunsen, and she is a sweetheart. I have had bunnies. Now my oldest bunny that I have right now is 14 years old. She is about almost a year and a half. She's almost a year and a half right now, this little sweetheart. And so they are my babies. I'm a bunny mother. So whoever you're a mommy to, whether they have fur or not, I hope you're having a good day with them. So guys, I'm just gonna wait for everyone to get into the chat for a minute. Just gonna sit and talk for a moment. Oh, Bunsen, she just wants to snuggle. She is such a little snuggle bug. Hey Gwen, hey Krista, good to see you. I've been very sniffly today. My allergies are really kicking. So I'm doing my best. I just took some Zyrtec. But I'm like really feeling it today. So I'm gonna hang in there the best I can with it. Yeah. Good to see you guys. The birds are singing. We got a lot of little fledgy birds out there. Very, very cool. Very cool time of year. Hey there, Murray. Good to see you. Oh, my little Bunsen. Yeah, she's a baby. It's like when I hold her, she just wants to be on me. She's just a love. Hey there. Oh, hey, hamster time. Hey there, Eric. Hey, Corey. She gives me a lot of little bunny kisses. Same here, Krista. I'm really having a lot of sniffles and congestion. Allergies. Yeah, my allergies are just like kicking. So yeah. Oh, lots of bunnies out tonight, Gwen. That's always awesome. I love to see the wild bunnies. Yeah, you're not so much the wild bunny. She says, don't even give me that wild bunny stuff and don't get any ideas. She's like, I joke, she's my posh rabbit. She's like she's Miss Dior. She's a fancy bun. Yeah, you're a luxury pet. I love her little feet, her white little tips on her feet. She's got an adorable tail. She does. She has a really cute bunny tail. She's just a baby. She's a love. I love my Bunsen. She's my little soul bunny. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, hamster time. Yeah, it's been a little wild, you know, a little bit of a ride this weekend with the Aries moon. It feels like it went by really, really fast. Like that's how it really feels. Bunsen, you are too freaking cute. Oh my God, she's just laying here like, yes. Like, yes, do my nails. Bun. This is my bunny that reincarnated, by the way. I had her first incarnation for 13 years, and she came back. She came back, and people might think I'm nuts, but you know, she just knows me. She's been here. She's been here before, and I think I probably knew her in another life before she came back to me as a bunny. Oh, she's such a sweetie. Yes, you are. She says, Mama, you're my bunny. Oh, honey bunny. All right. Well, I'm going to go put her in there with her brother, her little brother Arthur, who I've also had on the channel before. I've had him on here before, but let's go ahead and we'll get you all settled and snuggled and get you plenty of hay. Oh, yeah, you precious little thing. Yeah. So glad that you're here with us, Bun Bun. Into my baby. There's my baby. Yep. I've had people joke about how she has the black fur, And, you know, my hair is dark too. And somebody once said to me, she has her mother's hair, you know? And I said, she is her mother's hair. Oh, she has her mother's hair. She is her mother's hair. She's giving me that look like, yeah, I've had to hear that joke before. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her in the other room, and we'll get right back and start doing the readings. Yep, I do live in a bunny hutch. I've been sniffling a lot, guys. This has been a itchy day for the dragon snout. All right. We got a lot of good stuff coming up this week, y'all. We got a lot of good stuff. You know, a big reason that we might feel like the energy is winding down quite a bit tonight and tomorrow is because we're in those last degrees of the waning moon before it goes new on Tuesday the 11th. And so that's a big reason why, you know, we might feel that the energy is a little bit, because it is a little, It totally is. It's, you know, we go through those cycles. I definitely feel them. I'm way more sleepy during those last degrees of the waning moon, and then feel like you wake back up when it goes new. I'm so glad you're here with us, Krista. I'm sorry that things have been rough. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm going to start with burning some sweetgrass and some sage. Clear our space a little bit here for us. You can really hear those birds singing out there. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to be here in spite of it, Krista. I'm glad. I appreciate your presence and your help. Yep. Oh, that's a Capricorn there. That's the truth, though, too, right? Yeah. All right, let's get the fire. Let's get the fire going in this dragon house. Yeah. Woo! Yes, Krista, I will send some of this sage your way. I will send all good vibes to you. I will send many good vibes to you out there. Everyone needs them. I'm going to be cooking dinner for my mom right after I finish these reads. I asked her if she wanted to be on the stream tonight, but she said she was really tired because she was hanging out with my sister today, and I don't know what all they got into, but yeah, I think she got worn out. All right. Oh, that sage really wanted to go. Look at that. Ooh. All right, let's send some good sage smoke out to y'all in the YouTube land. And yeah, Corey, definitely. I like to, you know, it's funny, different YouTubers I follow, I like to put on their channel while I'm cooking. That's a big thing that I enjoy. So I think it's kind of funny to think that someone else might be listening to me while they're cooking, because I do that a lot. Ooh, yeah, I made a banana bread last week. So good. Me too, Corey. We could talk about food for sure. I made a really good baked salmon with roasted potatoes and asparagus last night. Oh, Gwen, I just buy like bags of loose, you know, clusters of sage. I just find that it burns a little bit easier than the ones that are in the tight bundles. The bundles are great, but I over the years, you know, of experience, I just like to buy bags of just loose, you know, pieces of dried white sage. Yeah, I love that movie, Ratatouille. I love that movie. Oh my gosh, yes. That is such an adorable one. I love that one so much. Ratatouille is actually a delicious vegetarian dish too. It's pretty easy to make. It's good. But tonight I am making a shrimp curry. I am making a shrimp curry, Thai style shrimp curry with the coconut milk in there. It's actually one of my favorite things to cook. It is so delicious. It really is. I make a really good curry. And that's what my mom wanted me to fix for her. So that's what I'm going to do. With like red and green bell peppers, onions, mushrooms. I put all the curry spices in there. It's a green curry paste that I'm going to use. And I have a fresh basil plant in my kitchen right now. Oh, I love basil. Yeah, I could sit here and talk. We can talk about food all day. I also ordered her a cake. I ordered her a special cake. So we're going to have that for dessert. Yeah, I do too, Eric. I do put red pepper in my curry as well to give it that heat. Yes. That's going to help my nose. That's going to help my nose later for sure. That stuff will get it going. And then I put it over the rice. Like on so many things. I'll put it on a sandwich, put it in pasta, put it in the curry. Oh yeah, it's a versatile herb. But yeah, I've gotten really lucky lately to get some. Oh yeah, love rosemary. Rosemary, I know, it's like reminds me of parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Yeah, but it's, rosemary, sage, and thyme. That's the herbes de Provence. That's the classic like French cooking herbs. It's like if you use those, you can't go wrong. Some honey here. It has red peppers. Oh! Red pepper honey. Now that's a good one. They got you with that. They got you with that. Favorite home cooked food. Oh yeah, rosemary potatoes is like classic. Yeah. It's delicious. Rosemary is a variety of evergreen, so it has that slightly piney smell to it. That's why it's pretty hardy. It grows pretty well. Good skunk. It's funny enough, but 2 nights ago when I was walking aisle, I smelled a skunk. I was like, who made that skunk upset? I was like, because it wasn't there before I walked back, and then I walked back through the same area, and I was like, somebody made that skunk mad. What's up? I could smell him. I was like, ah. Oh, rosemary potatoes are easy, Eric, and they're really delicious. Okay, Ethereal, no worries, but good to see you. Yeah, I roasted those potatoes last night with like garlic and thyme and all that, and oh my gosh, they were so good. Very easy to roast potatoes. Eric, if you just want to roast a potato, turn your oven to about 400 to 500, depending on the thickness of the potatoes and how much you cut them. I cut them about like that wide, like, in slices, and just toss them with your like olive oil or vegetable oil, salt, pepper, put in your herbs, whatever you want, garlic. I like garlic and rosemary or thyme or all three. And then you just put them on a roasting pan. You can use aluminum foil, or you can just put them on a plain roasting pan, and then just just roast them for about 15 to 20 minutes on a high heat. Put your oven on broil so that the heat is coming down on them from the top. And oh, it's delicious. Like, oh my gosh. I love ketchup on potatoes. It's like a fancy French fry flavor. Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna make that again tomorrow night, I swear. You got me going, guys. It's really easy, Eric. You can look up recipes. I actually found, like last night, I found this great recipe for, like a baked salmon. So you start out, you roast your potatoes for about 15 minutes, then you push them to the side of the pan, put your salmon and your asparagus on the side, and then pour like a butter, garlic, lemon juice mixture all over it, and bake it some, a little bit longer for about 8 minutes, and then it's just like, oh, that was the best dinner. So yes, food is a good thing, y'all. Food is awesome. Food is like medicine for the soul. We are ethereal. Yeah, food. I always say that food is like medicine that you take every day, and if you eat healthy, fresh food and pay attention to what you're eating, your health is going to be so much longer and better, and you're just going to feel better, To me, eating good is not just about like prolonging your life or anything. It's just about feeling good. Like if I don't eat good food each day, I don't feel great. Cooking with the Dragon Queen. Yeah. I would love it. Well, you know what? I have Jupiter in Taurus. That's huge. And it's right on my soul line, like right on my fourth house line. So, yeah, food is like that's a big deal. It's a big deal. Yeah. On both levels. On both levels. I'm very lucky in my Jupiter and Taurus placement. I like that in my chart. It supports my Venus sign. It supports my Capricorn stuff, and I feel very fortunate to have that placement in my chart. Um, but I feel like a little bit like my dad. My dad loved to cook, and he loved good food, and it would get him so happy and excited. And it's funny. I do feel that way. I said, food is something that brings people together. Oh yeah, your Taurus moon. Oh, absolutely. I swear to goodness, like my soulmates, my soul friends are all Taurus moon people. It is crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. My mom, my best friend, my boyfriend, like all of them have a Taurus moon. It's like if somebody has a Taurus moon, I immediately know I'm going to probably chill with them. It's so crazy. And I think it's, hey, Bethany, good to see you. I think it's because the midpoint between a Taurus moon and my Capricorn moon is a Pisces moon. And that feels like a soulmate. Boom. It feels very magically connected. That's what does that. When you find that midpoint. Ah, yeah. But good food is important. It brings people together. It definitely brings people together. And it's something that I like to do for people. Like, that to me, like when I had my buddy Sam visiting 2 weeks ago, I wanted to cook. I wanted to cook some good food for him. I was like, this is one of my things that I can gift to you, I was joking about it. I was like, my gift is my food, and this dish is for you. And you can tell everybody this is your food. Yep. Yep. Food is my gift, music is my gift, and astrology and tarot readings are my gift. Like, that's what I give people. I always believe gifts of time are more important than, like, gifts of money. And, not that there's anything wrong with money. I'm a Capricorn. It's all good. But, that's something I can give someone even if I'm not making a ton of money, right? You can give that to someone without spending much or spending almost nothing. And so it's, to me, gift of time. Anybody can give money, but, money is sort of expression of time because you had to put time into getting it. But, I just feel like time is something that, you can't get more of. And so it's more valuable, actually. It is. It's more valuable. And I didn't grow up with a ton of money. We were very lower middle class. We didn't have, we had to really pinch a lot of times. And so to me, like when I think about my parents, it's like we grew up in an area near where there were a lot of rich people or richer people. And so, it was like they always would try to like make me or my sister feel bad. You know, why aren't your parents buying you a car like when you're turning 16, or why aren't they doing this, or why are they spending this? And it was like, that's what it's about for you. I'm sorry that that's what it's about for you, because for me it's like when I think about my family and growing up, it was about the time that we spent together. It's how much fun we had, and it wasn't about spending a bunch of money. Like we would just put on like an old movie, and my dad would cook, and it was just like we'd hang out outside with the freaking fireflies and the wild birds and the bunnies, and it was like, this is life. That's like the stuff that, you know, you take with you forever. Hey Justin, how are you, Mr. Fellow Dragon? Woo! My fellow dragon in the house. We've got to have a dragon meetup. Justin has a little tarot channel going. So don't forget to click on him and subscribe to him too. And I have another follower, Darren Dragon Tarot. So I've got some Dragon Tarot people, which is so cool out there. I think we all need to do like a dragon collab at some point. I think that would be so much fun. We need to do a dragon collaboration and do like, I have a bunch of, actually, I have some new Dragon Oracle cards that I have not gotten to use. I have two different decks that I haven't really gotten to crack into. One is called Dragon Wisdom, and the other is called Dragon Path. And so I would love to like dig into some like more dragony readings. Oh, nice, Justin. You should come visit me if you're driving through Atlanta. You're welcome to come through and say hi. I'll cook you a curry or something tasty. I'm just sitting here talking about I cook for my friends. We have a spare bedroom, and you're totally welcome if you are coming through. You're absolutely welcome to spend an evening or two here at the Dragon Casa. Nice, Hamster. That's very cool. I always think it's funny how when you do a read for somebody and maybe they don't really buy it or they don't really think there's anything to it, and then you do it and they're like, ah, how do you know this? Get out of my head. Yeah, but Justin, if you're coming through Atlanta, say hey. Say hey. I got my email and my text number posted on my description, so you can reach out anytime. I'm here for my fellow dragon folks. Yeah, come on by, get yourself a good dinner. You tell me what you like to eat and I'll fix it. Hey there, Jeanette, good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing general reads tonight for all 12 of the zodiacs. I haven't started just yet. We're just chatting. We're chatting for a minute before we get going. But yeah, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can reach out to me on my email or text. And I also have a lot of other reads like posted. We do love readings for all the signs on Friday nights. I just posted some really good longer readings for Venus going into Gemini. So you can check those out. There's timestamps on all of those, so you can just go right to your signs that you want to look at. And those were really good. They were pretty in depth. The Venus and Gemini live stream was really good. That was I did that Thursday night. Yeah. But welcome. Good to have you here. Always good to have you here. I hope you'll hang out with us. We're a fun little group, if I do say so myself. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to play a few tuning forks for us. I'm going to do the root chakra, the earth, and the sun. These are very good grounding forks because our root helps us to suck right into that good earth energy, connect with our Mother Earth. The sun is very good for confidence and for the solar plexus, and of course the earth fork is amazing. Oh, well, thank you, Hamster. Y'all, if y'all weren't so fun, we wouldn't have it. You know, it would just be me sitting here talking to myself. So, you know, it's our whole, it's all of our collective, it's our powers combined. It's our powers combined. Yes, yes. All right. That almost sounds like the Close Encounters of the Third Kind, doesn't it? Do, 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 do. might be calling the aliens, folks. My apologies. Totally. If big bright lights start coming through my window and my house starts shaking and I have to go because there's aliens, I'll be like, well, I'll see you later. I'm just gonna make sure that the aliens drop me off for, like, I don't know, fried chicken and waffles somewhere. That's it. All right. That's beautiful. And just like that, Richard Dreyfuss is in my backyard. Boom, there he is. I was like, oh. All right, dragon folks, let's see what we've got coming up for us tonight. This should be a good evening. This should be a good evening. Let's start out with our Aries. Let's see what we got for Aries in the house. This has been an Aries moon this weekend, so it's definitely been some of your vibe going on here, Aries. I tell you what, it's been fiery. It's been a fiery weekend. So let's see what we've got, dear animal friends, guardian spirits. Let's see what we have for our Aries this week. Anything that they need to know for their highest good, whatever themes and messages that you want to bring through. And let's start out with one main spirit animal that will be guarding and helping them through this week ahead. There's our fox spirit, our foxy Aries this week. So think on your feet. This is about cleverness, agility, using your mind rather than maybe your strength, right? So use your mind. If you find that you're in a difficult situation, try a different tactic, try a different approach. Sometimes it's about being a little bit more subtle rather than like trying to confront something head on and just, muscle through it. So definitely fox is on your side. Fox is also a very strong family association, and by proxy, sometimes it's a strong animal symbol for love, surprisingly. So there may be some, special family connections, ties, a love interest that come up as well, because the fox is very protective of its nest. So let's see what we have in the tarot. We're going to look into our animal spirit tarot. We're going to get 3 on this, please, for Aries. For this week ahead. Thank you so much. Yeah, did I feel like this love energy? I was saying that about the fox, and now it's like really feeling kind of confirmed. So the seal, 10 of Cups, this is like ultimate bliss, happiness, joy. Things that really start to come through as a result of a lot of effort, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things that you've been through. You might have had to leave something behind, and go towards something that was better for you to get to this kind of outcome. But it feels very nice. We have it sitting right next to our warthog spirit, the 2 of Cups. So this is a really beautiful kind of love union. It could be falling in love, connecting with someone new this week, you know, renewing a commitment, or falling in love all over again with somebody that you're already with, or having more fun with that person. The Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups together to me feel very heart healing. They really do. They feel like a lot of healing for the heart. You know, a lot of warmth and companionship. It's a very nice energy. And we have our little raccoon spirit coming out at the end of it with the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, you know, Aries, to me, that's one of your cards, you know, very strongly in the tarot, because it's really all about, you know, that renewed joy, that renewed spirit. It's an innocent quality. It's a childlike quality. You know, for some of you guys, you know, this could even be finding out you're pregnant, birth of a child, news of a birth of a child. You could be getting a pet, could be looking at, you know, adopting a little fuzzy little sweetheart, because Page of Wands has a child energy associated with it. But it's definitely a more joyful, optimism, you know, kind of happy card. It really brings that playfulness and that high spirit back into it. So, you know, if you're single, Aries, this week, I would get out and about, because you may meet some people that you feel very attracted to, or very, you know, strongly about. Has a really nice energy. And if you are already in a good situation in a relationship, I think it's going to improve, and you might be having a lot of fun. You might be having a lot of fun, actually, Aries. So if you want to avoid pregnancy this week, you definitely need to take precautions. With a Page of Wands and a Two of Cups, it might be like, hey. Also, we've got our Page of Pentacles on the underneath. So this is all about planting new investments of time, energy, and love. So, you know, to me, this is all about, you know, I mean, this is a great week for love. Funny enough, these aren't particularly love readings, but this is coming out very romantic to me. This is really saying, you know, I want to invest in someone. I want to be with you more. You may be taking a relationship to the next level. You may be meeting someone new. You may be making it official. Like, yes, we really are, you know, in a relationship together, you know. So this is a nice little reading here. Foxy. It's a foxy week for Aries. Get your fox energy on here, guys. Let's get a affirmation on this. And the goose, inner knowing. You know, the goose is a nice endurance creature. The Page of Pentacles is also an endurance creature with that camel spirit. So to me, not only do you have the potential to connect or reconnect with a love partner this week, but you also have endurance on your side. So it's like, if you're worried, is this just going to be a here today, gone tomorrow situation? I don't think so. I think this actually has the potential to, you know, be a little more long term, or go the distance. So inner knowing, you know, use your inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. That's a great one. I like goose energy. It's like Capricorn. The goose is Capricorn energy. So it has that stamina, that determination, that ability to complete the journey. Yes, it's very good. And it has that deep inner knowing, because it always knows the direction to fly. No one has to tell the goose. No one has to tell the goose. It just knows. This was Aries. This was Aries, ethereal. Yeah, we just did Aries. It was great. It was really good. It was a really good one. That one I barely had to say much about. It was just an excellent reading. All right, Taurus. Yeah. In Canada, we call geese murder chickens. Okay, I love that. Murder chicken. Oh, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome, Krista. Murder chickens. Well, you know, I'm telling you, geese are tough. Oh, they're tough. Yeah, peacocks are drag turkeys. They are very fancy, aren't they? Oh, that's hilarious, guys. No, geese are not something to mess with. Like, I mean, that's a big thing about them. They're tough, they're strong, and if they're guarding an active nest, whoo, they don't play. They don't play. They're like, you ain't getting my kids. Don't you come for my nest or my family. They're very protective. How many Canadians do you lose to geese? Yeah, you don't mess with them. You just don't. They are a bird that freaking commands respect. You know, swans are the same. They're in that same family. Yeah, you don't play with them. They're just really tough. Yeah, I actually love them because of that. They have this strength, this endurance, this inner knowing of how to navigate, but with the stars and the polarities of the magnet, the magnetic polarities. They're incredible. They're one of the strongest creatures, ducks, geese, swans, and yeah, they're very protective of their energy, their home, their family, their nest. Yeah, they are very similar Capricorns, right? Yeah, and that's why, like in a lot of indigenous, like astrology or connections, you could really connect the goose to Capricorn because they have that endurance. They're like the longest distance travelers. They can go the longest without rest, I believe. I think it's the gray leg geese that, like, I mean, they literally fly almost the entire, length of the earth. It's insane. Like, I'm in awe. I'm always in awe of birds, but those geese are wow. They're incredibly tough. They're just muscle. I mean, they're just like a little muscle, little barrel of strength. They just wow. And they even know how to change the pattern. They're always in that V, right? Because the geese behind them won't have to push as hard, right? So they change around so they don't wear out. It's just the innate knowing that they have. I guess that's why they made this inner knowing. The goose card is the inner knowing because it's just like nobody had to teach them that. They just came in knowing it. That's just a mind-blowing thing to me. Hey, Silver Star. Hey, baby. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, someone hissed at you. Geese and they're hissing. It's really funny. Geese and cats, they love to hiss. I don't know what's that about. It's really funny. I've had, pet cockatiels in the past and they hiss. They hiss if they're like if something surprises them or startles them, they'll hiss. This is a bird thing. I don't know. I don't know where they picked up the hissing. All right, Taurus, let's see what we've got for you guys. We're getting off on a goose talk here. So Taurus, I hope you're continuing to enjoy your season. The sun is still in your sign. It will be until we shift over, I think the evening of the 19th to the 20th, we will be back into Gemini season, but we are really into Taurus right now. Yes, we are. So let's see what we have got for you guys. From your spirit animal messengers this week. Let's start out with one main spirit guide for you this week, Taurus. Dear animal friends, guardians, guides, and spirits, please show us what you have for our beautiful Taurus folks out there for this week ahead. Any messages that you want them to be aware of, anything they need to know for their highest good, please. I love this card. Oh yeah, Taurus, look at that. Starfish spirit. Open to the infinite possibilities. I also, of course, love the symbol of the star because this is a very protective energy, just like the pentacle. It's associated with the earth element. It actually is, even though this is a starfish. And we think of that being more in the ocean or the water, that pentacle, that five-pointed star, is that symbol of the earth, a symbol of, abundance and security, prosperity. And it's also, of course, in the Wiccan traditions, it is a symbol of protection and all the balance of the earth. So absolutely beautiful energy. Be open to the different possibilities that are coming through for you this week. And go with the flow. The starfish is pretty adaptable, pretty versatile. They can move. They can move, those little starfishies. So let's see what we have got. The star symbology might also be very important for you this week, Taurus. Symbols, of that, because the star is it's a very strong, very powerful symbol. So let's see what we've got for you this week in your animal tarot. Let's get 3 on this, please, for Taurus. Ooh, oh, yeah, look at this. Okay, Taurus. What a week. What a week. We've got the Stork coming out. That is our Six of Swords. One of my favorite cards, as you guys know, in the tarot. This is better times ahead, new home and hearth, leaving behind the troubled waters for the more peaceful times ahead. This is definitely a letting go of drama, letting go of conflict, chaos, you know, any kind of bad situations you've been in. And it's like really making that decision, both with the head and the heart, to leave that stuff behind. I think this is a powerful time for that because we do have the new moon in your sign this week, and that's going to be on the 11th. So Taurus, you might be really letting some big stuff go because some bright, better new energy is coming in for you to build with this week. And look what's coming after that. We have the Peking duck, the sun card. So this is, again, bright innocence, positivity, greater optimism coming in. The sun is one of our most positive cards of the tarot. So to me, this is very, very strong. It's very auspicious to have this coming in. Triumph, you know, bliss, hard work that creates good luck. So any kind of work that you do this week towards letting go of these difficult times is really, really definitely a good thing. It's a very good thing for you. So we've got the bluebird spirit coming out here at the end. We've got the Three of Swords. So to me, this is recovery from heartache. This is, you know, healing after loss, storm and stress and going through those hard times and heartbreaks, but it's also the freedom from it. It's like choosing to pull those swords out of your heart, because the bluebird, I mean, the bluebird is the bluebird of happiness, right? So that really comes in there. You know, after you've done some of this work, I feel like you're really letting go of some negative old stuff and embracing a positive new beginning. Positive new beginning. Yeah, and on the bottom, I really feel this one too. The walrus spirit with that Eight of Cups. So I do feel like there's something that you're letting go of. You're turning loose of something in a very powerful emotional way. Something that wasn't, you know, spiritually or emotionally fulfilling for you. So you left it behind. Move towards the sun. That's always what's in that Eight of Cups card in the traditional tarot. You know, he's walking out that door, or they're walking out the door going towards the sun. So this is a beautiful read. It's powerful. This is a powerful letting go of old pain, old wounds, old conflicts. Maybe, you know, if you've had a bit of a, you know, a predilection to go towards the drama, I think you're going away from the drama now with this reading. So let's get an affirmation on this for you, Taurus. Look at that. Yes, use your magic this week. We've got the owl spirit coming through as your affirmation with the keyword of magic here, Taurus. So choose to know the truth, because you can open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Look at that. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. That's incredible. Very powerful week of letting old negative vibes go here, Taurus. Anything that's, you know, had you stuck or stagnant, be open. Be open. That's what that starfish is about. You know, be open to the infinite possibilities that don't really include negative situations or toxic people. That's what I would say about that one. It's a great read. All right. Sniffle, sniffle, dragon. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we have for our gems out there. I hope you all are having a great week. We have headed into Mercury and Venus in your sign this past week, so we are definitely getting some Gemini vibrations going on planetarily. So let's see what your animal spirits have to say to you this week. Dear animal spirits, guardians, guides, and friends, please let's see what we have for our Geminis out there this week. Whatever messages or guidance you would like to share with them for their highest good. And please let's start with one main spirit animal for them that will be helping them very strongly this week. Nice. Oh, I love that energy. Okay, so the turtle spirit is coming out for you, Gemini. Slow and steady wins the race. Interesting, you know, today is Mother's Day, and the turtle is very connected with that Mother Earth energy. Very strong, very goddessy kind of energy. So take it easy, one step at a time. Going with the flow is favored. It really is. The 6 and the 2 add up to an 8, so it really is that infinity cycle. Take it easy this week, Gemini. One day at a time. Don't push the river. Let things take you where they need to take you. So let's get into your tarot this week, your animal tarot. Let's see what messages we have here for Gemini. Let's get 3 to start, please. I love it. We got the bunny coming out here, guys. So Gemini, we're starting out with the rabbit spirit, 7 of Pentacles. This really reinforces and confirms that same message of slow and steady wins the race, because 7 of Pentacles is definitely take it one day at a time. Don't push too fast. Plant those seeds of intention. This is a powerful week to do that. We have the new moon in Taurus on Tuesday, and that is a powerful new moon for planting things that you want to manifest. So definitely some nice earthy energy, reaping what's sown, constancy and perspective. Yeah, we have the tortoise and the hare here. Look at this. Look at that, Gemini. You literally have that in your reading, the tortoise and the hare. Isn't that something? That is. All right, so right in the center, we have the rooster spirit coming out. There is a 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is letting things come to you, not chasing them down. That's really about, you know, waiting for your ships to come in, knowing that you've put the energy out there that needs to be there, and that now you can kind of hang back, you can relax, and you can let the things that are meant to be yours come to you. On the outcome, we have the 7 of Swords. So to me, there's that weasel spirit. That's our sneaky guy of the tarot. So be sure that the people that you're dealing with are honest, that they have integrity, and also in your own self, be very honest, be very open. Don't hide your true intentions or desires. It's very important, right? Don't wear a mask. Don't keep things in secret. On the bottom, we have the Fool, the puffin. So again, let things unfold as they will. Don't worry too much about them this week, Gemini. I would do your due diligence. Just work at things one day at a time. Let things come to you. And be kind of, well, have a little perspective, you know, with this guy, because you want to make sure that the people you're working with or dealing with are being honest with you. I don't like to worry people with that card, because the 7 of Swords can sometimes, you know, it can be deceptions and people that aren't very honest with us. But just make sure, you know, that you're only working with people that you know have integrity, that you maybe have a history with, you know. And also, you know, like I said, also make sure that it's not you that's, you know, doing that 7 of Swords thing. Be very open, be very transparent. You know, speak truthfully this week, and let things unfold in their own timing. So let's get an affirmation on this for Gemini, please. Yes, look at that. We have our dolphin card coming out here as our affirmation, and that is a spirit of playfulness. So swim in the happy joy of living, inhale confidence and exhale fear, dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. Just like I said, this is a real going with the flow kind of week. Working, you know, consistently and dedicated to what you're doing that's right in front of you. Work on the manifestations. Work on what you want to manifest. Maybe write down your intentions even this week. And, you know, just be aware. Just be aware. Don't worry so much, you know. Don't engage with people that you don't think are the most honest. That's a very important one this week, Gemini. Hey there, Hair Raisin. Hey there, Yuyi. Good to welcome you to the chat tonight. Thank you for being here. All right, Ethereal, no worries. You're going to go space out. Aww. Gwen. What sign is your son? That sounds like something a Leo or an Aries would say. It really does. She's a Scorpio? That is hilarious. Oh, that's funny. But I could see a Scorpio saying that because I've known enough Scorpios. That is so funny. That's hilarious. Yeah. Scorpios can be very funny. Then what? Yeah. You got a very confident Scorpio there. Well, that's a good combo, Gwen. If you're a Virgo and he's Scorpio, that's true. Scorpio does have that touch of Mars. That's right. They are traditionally ruled by Mars, that Aries energy. So yeah, they can be a little like, yeah. They can be. But Virgo and Scorpio work together really, really well. I've known Virgo Scorpio parent-child dynamics before, and they really are good. Like, it's a very healing combination. And even if they go through difficult times or anything, they tend to come back together and they really heal well. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Virgo and Scorpio is a nice, like, that sextile. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Tasha, good to see you. Yay, good to see you in the chat. Thanks for being here. Yeah. All right, guys, let's dive into the water sign of Cancer for the week. Let's see what we have coming up for them. I hope you are all doing great out there, Cancer. This is a good week ahead. I think, with that new moon in Taurus, that's a very good alignment for Cancer. So I would definitely work on your manifesting work on setting your intentions this week, Cancer. This is a great time to do it. And Cancer, of course, I mean, that is our mother sign. So definitely a mothering energy. I would say all Cancers, whether they've got like human kids or not, they are nurturers. They are, they just have that. It doesn't matter like what their family situation is. They all are great at nurturing people, projects, situations. They know how to manifest things. They're really good that way. They know how to create that safe, caring, nurturing space for others. They're great at it. So let's get into it, Cancer. Let's see what we have here for you for this week ahead. Dear animal spirits, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our beautiful Cancers out there for this week ahead. Show us any messages and information they may need for their highest good. And please let's start out with the one main spirit animal that will be assisting them this week. The bat spirit. Nice. So Cancer, if y'all have been really needing this rebirth, if you've been needing something to change in your life, if you've been working through something or trying to punch through a big transformation, the bat spirit is strong on your side this week. A rebirth is assured. There's a little bit of Scorpio energy to me in the bat spirit. It really is, because it's about that sort of like journey through the dark to get to the light, to get through that transformation energy. It's also a little bit of that hanged man from the tarot, because it's seeing things from the other perspective, upside down, right? And it's also about that enlightenment coming after some difficult times, or maybe a little bit of a trial by fire. You're starting to awaken to something bigger than yourself, and it's a very powerful, positive energy. I love bats. I just love bats. I think they're so much fun to watch. They're just a great little creature. So let's get into your tarot messages in the animal tarot. 3, please, for Cancer. Look at this. Look at this. So, go, Cancer. Check it out. We're starting out with the Bluebird Spirit, the Three of Swords. So here we go. This is that journey through the dark. This is the heartache, the disappointment, the loss, the emotional situations that you're recovering from. We go into the next card is the Manta Ray, the Temperance energy. This is Sagittarius, guys. This is really beautiful. This is balance. This is healing. This is resilience. This is that reminder that you are so much stronger than you realize that you are. It's also about moderation. So don't go overboard, right? This is a week of balancing and blending. You know, to temper steel is to introduce impurities into the metal, right? Because it toughens it. It makes it stronger and more flexible. And that's what temperance is about for us as a person. That means that the difficulties, the challenges, the ups and downs or disappointments or pains of life have actually made us stronger. They've tempered us into a much, much stronger divine and perfect energy. It's very cool. On the outcome, we have the Elephant card, the Justice card. So there's balance here too. This is some very nice Libra energy. You know, wrongs being righted, things being restored to order and equilibrium. I would say that both the Temperance and the Justice cards are very much about balance. They're about bringing, you know, healing and things feeling like they're just on a better, equal keel, an even flow of harmony in your life. Very strong signs on this, obviously, are Sagittarius and Libra. Those are the strongest signs that you have coming out here for this week. But it's truth, it's natural law, it's staying in a place of integrity, staying in a place of integrity. You'll win the day if you come from that place. On the bottom, we have the Seal Spirit, 10 of Cups. This is happiness, ultimate fulfillment, and bliss. And so I just feel like this is quite a week here, Cancer, where you go from kind of a dark or a painful place and you really transform through it. You really transmute this energy into something that's extremely positive. You know, and it may be leading you to greater love, to greater success in relationships, all of that good stuff. It's beautiful. So let's get into an affirmation for you on this. There we have it, the Moose coming out with some wisdom. There's some kind of learning. There's some kind of greater learning and wisdom that comes out of this week for you. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much, right? I love that. I love the crown, you know, the crown on the moose, right? You know, pointing to the stars, right? Yet staying very grounded in the earthy energy here, Cancer. This is a powerful week of transformation, healing, and going to a better place, a happier place, I would say, for you. Really like this one. This was a great read. All right, guys. Hey, Fry King, good to see you in the chat. Hope all is well out there. And let's see, I guess we got a few new folks coming in. We got Ray. Hey, Mary, good to see you. Awesome. Thank you for being here tonight. Always love to have you as part of our dragon group here. All right, let's shuffle these cards up a little bit. Let's get out for Leo. Leo! My kings and queens of the jungle. Love you guys out there. Hope my Leos are doing great this evening. You are certainly a powerful spirit animal in your own right, Leo. Absolutely. One of the powerhouses of the zodiac for sure. So let's see what we've got for you this week in your animal messages. So, dear animal spirits, guardians, guides, and friends, please let's see what we have for our fabulous Leos out there for this week ahead. Please show us whatever messages and information they need for their highest good. And please let's start with one main spirit animal guide that will be helping them through for this week. I kind of like this. The antelope spirit, you know, that's what the lion usually chases down for a tasty dinner. I'm just saying. The number 2. So this is an interesting energy of relationships and relationship dynamics. Life is speeding up. I feel a lot of like Knight of Wands kind of energy around this, Chariot energy. It's like this is moving. 8 of Wands, that's the other card it reminds me of, is like things are moving, things are speeding up. Leo, you may be chasing something down or someone down. They may be chasing you. Things may be coming out of stagnation this week very strongly as this antelope spirit comes into your life this week. Wow. Let's get into some tarot. Let's see what this antelope is all about. Let's look at the animal tarot messages for Leo this week, guys. Yeah, definitely some speed going on here. There's some movement. There's some definite movement. Firefly spirit is coming out first, or 6 of Wands. So this is victory, success, shining your light, being very radiant in the world. That's a powerful feeling. It's a moment of glory, achievement, recognize success and victory. It's a great card. It's one of the best. 5 of Wands is coming out with our little Tasmanian devil. So to me, Leo, I can literally read this like you might be having something really good coming into your life, something very powerful, and you've got people that maybe are a little jealous of it or push back against it, and it starts a little bit of a tussle, a little bit of a conflict. The other thing that I could see is that you have a next plateau, a next level of life that you go to this week, and so it creates a lot of movement because the 5 of Wands, it can be conflict, it can be that sort of like, you know, engagement of that kind, but it can also be those sparks that really light a fire under our tail and get us moving. So it's a very powerful card, both 5 and 6 of Wands sitting back to back here. Outcome, hyena spirit, 10 of Swords. So this to me is a difficult cycle coming full circle, something that may have made you worried, anxious, upset. You know, this is really coming full circle. You know, this is deep wounds and recovery from any kind of, backstabbing or betrayals or anything that you've gone through. The 10 of Swords is the end of that cycle. And on the bottom, we have our rooster spirit. So you might be having a chicken dinner this you might be getting a chicken dinner this week, Leo. We got the 3 of Wands. So this is let things come to you. The right people, the right situations will come to you. This is your ships coming back in after you've put in a lot of time and effort. This may be quite a week of activity, a very strong week of activity. And I also think, healing from a lot of old wounds, a lot of disappointments, anything that's been really difficult for you in the past, Leo, you're coming through that cycle. You are going to have some successes this week, but it might also spark that fire under you or that fire inside your heart that just makes you go, all right, I succeeded in this, or I made it through that difficult, rite of passage. But it's just really about going to the next level here and letting go of some old things that have weighed you down in the past. So let's get into the affirmation. I would also say, Leo, because of the dynamic between that energy of things speeding up and the 3 of Wands, which is more about that receptive energy, it could be a little bit of an equal give and take for you this week. It might be sometimes you've got to chase something down and go after it, and sometimes you need to hang back and let it come to you. So really feel it out. Really feel it out there. All right. And we've got our cougar spirit. We got another fancy big cat here for you, Leo. Assertiveness. Yeah, I mean, that's really, to me, going after what you want and kind of like sticking to your guns. That's what that 3 of Wands is about. It's like, no, I know what I want. And, if I can't chase it down and get it, I'm going to wait for it to come to me. I'm not going to, worry myself. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. So yeah, this is definitely a week of assertive action or even assertive inaction. If you've got to kind of sit back and let things come to you, that's totally fine this week. But I feel like this could also be some real personal victories this week, Leo, where you feel like you finally get over some old worry, some old fear, something that used to bring you a lot of anxiety, finally getting shelved, finally getting put away. Very nice. It's a very powerful, very fiery and feisty kind of read for you this week, Leo. I like it. It feels very nice. The goddess of Gwen. a Virgo Gwen is definitely a goddess Gwen. Absolutely. Yeah, that's an old name. That's a powerful old name. Is Gwen. It comes from Guinevere, Guinevere, Gwendolyn, all that. Yeah, it's a great name. All right, Miss Virgo and Mr. Virgo out there, let's see what we've got for you guys this week coming up. This is a great energy for the week here, Virgo, because we've got the new moon in Taurus. The sun, of course, is already in Taurus, so we're getting a really nice alignment of that earthy Taurus energy. That's very positive alignment to you. It's very supportive. It's very supportive to you, Virgo, and I love that energy. Great week for setting intentions. Great week for thinking about what you want to manifest coming up in the future. Or taking action on things that, you know, you want to see grow over time. Very, very nice. So let's get into your spirit animal reading for this week. Dear animal spirits, guardians, and guides, please show us our beautiful Virgos for this week ahead. And give us whatever messages or information you want to share with them for their highest good. Let's please start out with one main spirit animal for our Virgos, please. Thank you so much. I like it. Yes. Porcupine spirit. This is one of my favorite little guys. Time for beginner mind. Oh my goodness. So for those of you who practice meditation or any kind of Zen practice, this is a great time to just go back to basics, go back to simplicity. The porcupine spirit, of course, also reminds me just a little bit of our skunk, right? It's a little bit of that reputation. It's kind of like they may not be the strongest, the biggest, the toughest animal, but people give them respect. They respect their boundaries because of what they can do. For some people, the right people, you'll be kind, gentle, easygoing. But for the wrong people, you've got a lot of little barbs and prickly spines for them, okay? I love that. I love that so much. Let's get into your animal tarot for the week, Virgo. Let's see what comes up for you. Let's start with 3, please. I knew that cow. I could feel that cow coming out. It was like, cow's gonna come up. Cow's gonna come up. Starting out with our polar bear spirit, the star card. Absolutely. Healing, hope, gifts from the great spirit. This is a beautiful card. The star is one of our most positive cards of the tarot, and it is Aquarian energy. So I feel that this is freedom, liberation, good times ahead after maybe a long, dark journey through a tunnel, you know, healing, hope. This is a great card. Absolutely love it. In the center, there's my beautiful cow spirit. That's some Taurus energy straight up. That's the Empress. That's the Empress. Abundance, creativity, fertility, manifesting, putting your intentions out there, planting those seeds in the ground here, Virgo. Powerful week ahead for this. Oh my goodness. Strong Aquarius, Taurus, Libra energy on this reading. I would also say that for those of you who have been going through some challenges in love or relationships, it has a good potential of healing this week. It has a good potential of rebirth. For any of my, you know, creative Virgos out there that work on creative projects, whether it's music, crafts, art, whatever it is, this could be a really powerful week as well, because our Empress card is definitely about like creating things. It's all about, you know, bringing birth to something, whether it's a person, you know, for some of you, or whether it's like, you know, a creative project. I mean, there's just no better energy for an artist than the Empress spirit. So we've got the woodpecker here. So to me, this is that Eight of Swords. This is setting yourself free from something that's been, you know, burdening your mind, making you feel not the most confident and all that kind of stuff. I think we go back to the porcupine spirit, that message of embrace the beginner's mind, right? The beginner's mind says, it kind of says throw everything that you knew out the door and start fresh. See things with new eyes. There is a thing about that, Virgo. Beginner's luck. Why do they call it beginner's luck? Well, that's because beginners don't go in with a whole lot of expectations. They just go, I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm just going to try it. And it just seems to work because we're not so overthinking it. We're not overanalyzing it. We're just going with the flow. So with this Eight of Swords and this woodpecker, I think that's a really interesting balance between the star. The star is very intellectual energy as well. It's Aquarius energy. It's very intellectual, but it's that higher mind, right? Whereas the Eight of Swords is more about worries, fears, anxieties that really trip us up and tie us up. And it's setting yourself free from that. No one else can do that for you with the Eight of Swords. This is about self-liberation, right? This is about you saying, you know what? I'm not going to over-worry it. I'm not going to overthink it. I might have built a bit of a self-imposed prison for myself with my mind, and I'm going to turn that loose because this is a time to go back to beginner's mind, see things with fresh eyes this week, Virgo. Don't overthink, don't overanalyze, and I know that that can be a challenge. Virgo, you are the sign that does that, but challenge this week because those things are coming up and it's really time. It's time to let it go. Wow. On the bottom, we have the snake spirit with our Tower card. So there's some Mars energy. There's some action. There's some movement on this. So some old, structures, old scaffolding is falling away to make way for new, better foundations and projects ahead. This can be those big changes, transformation and liberation from the past. Very strong week here. So it's almost all major arcanas on this, right? This is a powerful week here, Virgo. So let's get an affirmation on this for you guys. Oh, I love it. We got our sea turtle of protection here for you. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. So Virgo, absolutely, don't overthink it. Just get in harmony with the rhythm of, of the way that the world is unfolding. And things are going to start moving. They're going to start unfolding very naturally. Don't overworry. Don't overthink. Be in that creative process. Go to the higher mind and liberate yourself from any old fears, worries, self-doubts, things like that are what's getting ready to be turned loose of this week for you guys. Very nice read. That's a nice one. Yeah. All right. All right, Libra, let's see what we have. Let's see what we've got in here. Libra, this is an interesting week for you. We're in Taurus season. We're getting ready for a new moon in Taurus. And Taurus is kind of not really in a direct alignment to your energy, but it's also ruled by Venus like you are. And so I think that's a really, really good energy for you on the whole because we're in that Venusian kind of rulership right now. So let's see what we have in these spirit animal messages for the week for you, Libra. Dear animal spirits, guardians, guides, and friends, please show me what you have for our beautiful Libras out there for this week ahead. Whatever information or guidance that they need most for their highest good. And please let's start with one main spirit animal for Libra that's going to be helping them the most this week. Thank you so much. Yes. Aw, there we go. So Libra, here we have it. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. This is nice. This is embracing self-confidence. And I'm also going to just put this out there. This is about preparing and building for the future, right? And so, it's really very strong to me about this planting energy that we have with the new moon in Taurus on Tuesday the 11th. The squirrel spirit definitely, you know, I mean, just by its very nature, the name itself means to stash things away, to save things, to build them up for the future. So definitely a week of believing in yourself, believing in your future dreams and plans and goals, and starting to prepare for the future. It's a very, very strong energy of preparedness there. So let's get into your animal tarot here, Libra. Let's see what we've got for you. Pull 3 for this week. Very nice. Yeah, there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of movement this week. We've got the rooster energy. We've got the 3 of Wands. And so this is letting your ships come into you, right? Letting the ships come into the harbor. You don't have to chase things down too much. This is really about just working on the goals at hand, having that kind of foresight, you know, to take care of things that are coming into the future. Slow and steady wins the race. Absolutely. A little bit of that rise and shine energy here, Libra. So in the center, we have the Scarab Spirit, the 10 of Wands. This is to me about wrapping up those difficult, burdensome cycles, putting them to rest, something challenging coming full circle. Ambition is a good servant, but a bad master. This is definitely a week of not working yourself too hard. I feel like you may have a lot of goals and plans and things that you want to get done, but take it a little bit easy. Take it a little bit easy, because you don't want your ambition to just run you ragged. Like it says, it's a good servant, but a bad master. Use your energy in a wise, direct way. Only work on the things this week that you really need to, and don't sweat the rest. Give yourself a little bit of time. We have the Roadrunner spirit here as well with that Knight of Swords. So it is a quick energy. You may have a lot on your mind. You may feel a little bit of extra stress, anxiety, the mind really working overtime this week for you. It is also rushing in with a lot of information. So you may be getting a lot of emails, a lot of text, a lot of calls. And you gotta work through them. You gotta work through them one at a time. So here we go. On the bottom, we've got the Shark Spirit. That's our Devil card in the traditional tarot. So there's some Capricorn energy. Like I said, don't overwork yourself. That's a very important message this week, because I think of, you know, the Devil, the Capricorn card, as being something of a workaholic, right, on its negative side, because that is Capricorn in its negative aspect. We can work too much, and not remember to have enough fun or time for relaxation. So it's a freedom card too. It's setting yourself aside. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's get into an affirmation for you, Libra. Yep. Bison card coming up, and I think that that's actually speaking to why you might feel a little pressured this week, Libra. You might feel this sort of pressure, like, I've got to get so much done because I'm a little bit worried that, you know, I won't have enough for the future. The Bison spirit is coming through with that spirit of abundance to remind you everything's going to be okay. Sacred Buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom, keep me warm through the storms of life, fill my life with goodness, and teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So this is really a nice grounding energy as well. Very nice for this Taurus week ahead. So what I would do, Libra, with this is I would ground myself really well. Write down your intentions, things that you want to manifest, but don't worry yourself excessively about how they're going to manifest just yet, right? Just get those intentions set. This is a time to put down a lot of those burdens, right? And order your thoughts so that your thoughts don't consume you, because I feel like there's a lot of information and you may be really working with a lot of ideas. Yeah. Yeah, you can't come in here. Oh my gosh, you cannot come in here with a username like that and expect to welcome, Tasha. You're welcome. I know, right? It's like you really made a user account with that name. Wow. That's some life goals, isn't it? Some life goals, I'm telling you. People. Trolls are good luck, y'all. I'm telling you, trolls are good luck. I believe it. When you have trolls, you know you're doing something right, because if I wasn't getting any attention, there would be no trolls. There would be no trolls if I wasn't doing something right. If I wasn't worthy of any attention, I would have no trolls, because they would be like, oh, why bother? There's no reason to go in there. You know, trolls are good luck. I believe that. Me and Jacqueline, my Scorpio moderator, she said that to me a while back, and I was like, you're really right about that. They're totally good luck. Yeah. Some trolls are funny. Some are actually like a little bit entertaining. You can keep them around for a minute just to laugh. Right? I know. It's so funny, Krista. I know, right, Gwen? Yeah, to have a screen name that says women are stupid, I feel like, well, I'm an equal opportunity stupid. You know, I think all people are really capable of being stupid. I think they are. Look at the planet. We're obviously, as humans, we're really capable of being pretty stupid. So, you know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Capricorns, you know, we can be so judgy. We really can. We really, a lot of the time, we're just like, I can't believe how dumb it is out there sometimes. Sometimes I just can't believe how dumb it is out there. It's like, look at the state of the world, and yeah. We have to really, like, I think that's a funny thing that a lot of people don't get about Capricorns, is that we have a really sardonic, kind of dark, weird sense of humor a lot of the time. So we do just laugh at the absurdity of life. We laugh at the idiots. We laugh at the insanity, because you've got to. Like, you've got to turn it around and have it be, turn it into humor. Turn the poison into humor. I'm telling you, that is a power. That's a power. It's a transmutive power. Hey, Danielle. Right, Yu-Yi. You're just a lady magnet with that screen name. Everybody's gonna want to talk to you. I'm the same, Gwen. I do. I laugh at everything, and people are always like, why do you laugh so much? I'm like, it beats the alternative. That's true about Sagittarius. They have that quick wit. They have that real quick wit. They have that wicked right hook, you know? Hey, Jason, good to see you. Hey, Danielle, so happy to have you back in the chat tonight, sweetheart. I've been so busy. I'm sorry I haven't emailed you yet. I will do that. I'm going to catch up on a lot of things coming this week. But tonight is Mama's Day, or Mama's Evening, and me and my late night Capricorn Dragon mom are going to cook and party it up. So all right. So Scorpio, speaking of dark humor, we got Scorpio in the house. Let's see what we've got with our beautiful deep dark Scorpios, our mysterious signs out there. I hope my Scorpios are doing awesome. I love you guys, and I hope this has been a good week. This is a powerful week ahead for Scorpio, because we've got all this Taurus energy coming up this week. We got a new moon in Taurus on the 11th. All that is, you know, lighting up your universal relationship house right now. So Scorpio, this is a powerful time of relationship balance and interaction. So let's get your spirit animal messages for this week ahead for you. Dear animal spirits, guardians, guides, and friends, please show us what you have for our awesome Scorpios out there, whatever messages and information that they need for their highest good this week. And please let's start us out with one main spirit guide that's going to be their strongest companion for this week coming up. Ooh, I feel this one. Oh, yeah, groundhog spirit. Look at this. Oh, Scorpio, it is time to let something go. Yeah, I feel that for a lot of you. And Scorpio, you are a very transformative sign. And like I said, there's a lot of relationship energy right now. For some of you, it might be letting go of an old relationship that's no longer serving you. For some of you, you might have had a miscommunication or a falling out with a loved one, and it's time to let that go so that you can heal and move on together with them. There's a reconciliation energy. There's a real, yeah, I know, the little heart that he's holding. And so to me, it's like whatever has been painful for you in your heart, it's time to let that go. It's time to release anything that's kept you back from really healing and integrating deeper into your personal relationships. That's so sweet. And we do have the number 31 there that adds up to a 4, right? So it's at home, hearth, family. You may be healing something with a family member this week for some of my Scorpios. I could definitely see that. Because groundhog energy is very like warm, it's very solid, it's very earthy, home and hearth. I also think about the groundhog as the symbol of Imbolc, right? Imbolc is our, mid-winter Celtic festival season. That's on February 2nd. That's Bridget's Day as well. And that's why we have that association with the groundhog on that day. It's that middle of winter. So, you may be working through things with an Aquarius. You may be coming full circle from something that started, around that time in February. That's a lot of depth in that card for you guys. So let's get into your spirit messages from the Animal Tarot. Let's get 3, please, for Scorpio for this week ahead. Yeah. Wow. I mean, this is like, yeah. Look at this. We're starting out with our Tower card, our snake spirit. Scorpio, I always feel a real connection between the Scorpio folks and the snake spirit, because this is another animal spirit that really transforms itself by shedding its skin. It's a transformative effect. It's really about letting something go. And that Tower card is a Mars ruled energy. So it is about action. It's about movement, sometimes big transformations, big shocking sudden changes, something that really liberates you from the past or liberates you from some old scaffolding or some old foundation that needed to be changed. In the center, we have our Sloth spirit. That is the 4 of Swords in the Animal Tarot. And so to me, this is about giving yourself a little time out. Rest your mind. Don't think too hard. You might need just a little break from the battle with that 4 of Swords. Quiet reflection, waiting until the time is right. Absolutely. And we have this Stork spirit here on the 3rd card. That is the 6 of Swords. So I really see this as a beautiful week of powerful transformation, letting things go, self-restoration and healing, and making that very strong head and heart conscious decision to leave behind the old troubling times, the old turmoil, the old chaos, the difficulties, whether it was gossip, conflicts, back and forth drama and issues, right? And it's really that decision. This is the tarot card where they're getting in the boat and they're leaving the hard, troubled times for the smooth, calmer waters ahead, going to Paradise Island, right? Going to a place that's so much better. And so Scorpio, for those of you that this is a family situation, I really feel it like on a family level for you guys. There could be something you're really putting to rest with a family member, or really healing and moving forward. Could be in a love situation for some of you, but I feel even more a family situation or friend situation with this, because look at our bottom, the Penguin spirit, 3 of Cups. So this is celebration, happier times, coming back together. For some of you, it may be really, kind of having that reunion and reconciliation within a family group or friend group. This can also be like, maybe you just can't get along with your biological family. And so you go back to your soul tribe at the end of it all, after you work through some of this stuff, and you feel reaffirmed and you feel happier and you feel like they're celebrating the true you. whatever that manifestation is for you. I really like it. So let's get into an affirmation. Very nice, powerful week ahead of transformation, personal healing, and growth for Scorpio. Yeah, look at this, moving beyond illusions with the dragonfly spirit, and that is powerful magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is within me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Look at that. Time to let go and courageously letting go of the past. I think that is a beautiful reading for you, Scorpio. That's awesome. That's an awesome message. I like all of the readings that are coming out tonight. They feel very concise. They don't feel conflicted. They feel very, very strong. All right. Let's tap these cards a little bit. Sagittarius. Let's see our awesome Sagittarians. I know you're out there in the house. I hope you all are doing great. Definitely some interesting times ahead for you this week, Sagittarius. We do have that Taurus energy going on. Could be a very, very powerful week of healing, because that Taurus energy lights up your universal 6th house of Virgo. So there could be some real renewals in your healing process and your well-being inside and out, because Virgo definitely deals with healing from the inside out. So that could be a very strong energy that's coming through for you guys this week. Let's see what we've got for you in your animals messages this week. So let's start out with our spirit animal cards. Dear animal spirits, guardians, guides, and friends, please show us our beautiful Sagittarians tonight. What's coming up for them for this week ahead? Any information, guidance that you would like for them to know for their best and highest good? And please let's start out with one main spirit animal card that will be guiding them and helping them along this week. The moth spirit, yes. Surrender now. So Sagittarius, there's a little bit of similarity. Just I'm already feeling that between you and Scorpio, because they had that kind of it's time to let go. And, you know, Sagittarius, you've got this energy of surrendering something this week. And following the light, you know, making sure to follow the light. The moth spirit, you know, is a nocturnal creature in general, but they do always gravitate to the light, right? So I would say that if you have choices this week to make on what to follow, I would say follow the highest light, follow the highest vibration. You know, don't let the dark suck you down. Don't let it get you down. Go to that higher mind whenever you have the opportunity to do so this week. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see 3 cards, please, in the Animal Tarot for Sagittarius this week. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, I like this already. We've got the raccoon spirit coming out first for you, Page of Wands. So this is fun, playfulness, optimism, a sense of childlike wonder being restored. Definitely remember to play this week, Sagittarius. This is not a week to get too heavy or too serious. In the center, we have that hyena, the 10 of Swords. So I do feel there is that sort of like balance between dark and light going on. And this is really the end of some kind of challenging times. But it really does take that concentrated effort to surrender it, to let it go, because you might feel those old worries, anxieties, fears, doubts creeping back up sometimes this week, but it's really making that choice to let go of that. This is an old cycle that is probably already ended, and it just needs to be put to rest. Just needs to be put to rest. On the third card, we've got our Black Panther spirit, our Queen of Wands. So to me, we've got the Page and we've got the Queen. This is very fiery. Some nice Aries and Leo energy. So it's really that nice supportive fire sign power coming through for you. And the Queen of Wands is about self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth. So to me, it's like letting go of anything that makes you doubt yourself and embracing things that make you feel good about who you are. What makes you uniquely you? Working with spirit, working with the divine, because the Queen of Wands, funny enough, you know, in the traditional tarot, she always has that little black cat sitting on her lap, which is a big symbol of magic and spirit and, you know, working with our animal spirits and friends. And I love how in the Queen of Wands in our animal tarot, that instead of the little black cat on her lap, we get that big black panther that is just like, yes, the magic is working. It's moving into a fullness. It's moving into manifestation. It's an intense love of life, self-determination. I would also say the Queen of Wands is very much about remembering that even if you've gotten your heart hurt, even if you put yourself out there and you didn't get what you wanted, don't be worried. Don't be worried, Sagittarius, this week. There's always more where that came from. That's why the Queen of Wands is a generous giver. She knows. It's like, even if I give my love and maybe it doesn't get returned to me in the way that I wanted it to, maybe it doesn't, you know, go where I wanted it to, it's okay. I have more where that came from. And on the bottom, we have the alligator spirit, our little Page of Cups. So this is good messages. This is new thoughts and new messages of an emotional or spiritual nature. So yeah, surprising insights, artistry, coming up for air. This is a really nice read. Let's get into an affirmation for you, Saggy. This is some positive letting go. And I feel like what it's really letting go of is any kind of self-doubts or limiting beliefs and really embracing more confidence. You know, and you may have that struggle between the dark and the light, and it's reminding you to always go towards the light this week. Always go towards the higher vibration whenever you have the opportunity to do so. There's our cat spirit. We got cat central on this. So cat spirit, independence. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd, and life supports you in every way. So definitely standing up for yourself. We got that little cat sitting on the Queen of Wands lap, and we got the big cat coming out here with a lot of power of independence, strength, the feline sensuality. You know, it's really very powerful and nice. Really time to embrace, you know, your own personal self-worth, self-confidence, and esteem. I would also say, Sagittarius, this is a big week for you. Your ruling planet of Jupiter is moving into the sign of Pisces on Thursday, the 13th. Funny enough, Thursday is also the Jupiter day. It's a Sagittarius day, and I think it's interesting that Jupiter is moving into a new sign on a Jupiter-ruled day. I think that's very cool. So you may find, you know, we'll have a few months. It'll be through July that Jupiter will be in Pisces. Then it will go into retrograde and it will move back into Aquarius for the rest of the year. But Sagittarius and Pisces for sure as well. You're going to have a real little taste of some very strong spiritual power, you know. Jupiter is the great benefactor in our planets. So it's very, very nice. You know, it always brings good luck wherever it is. And so I would say, you know, the last time that I can remember, actually, the last time that Jupiter was in Pisces 12 years ago almost, I definitely had some very nice, like, upsurgence in my psychic ability. My intuitive ability really took off. I felt like I was going to another level, kind of in my astrological and tarot work. So I wouldn't be surprised if that kind of thing happens, you know, again, and for everyone. You know, that's going to happen for a lot of folks, is that we're going to have that. Yeah, that's amazing. So very, very cool. I like it. I like what's coming up there for all of us, really. And Sagittarius, I've been seeing your constellation starting to be up on the horizon at night when I take my walks. I love the Sagittarius constellation. It looks like a teapot. It really totally looks like a teapot. The Sagittarius constellation totally looks like a little teapot. It's like, it's got the four corners, it's got a little top, it's got a little handle, it's got a little spout. And as the constellations move, it literally looks like the Sagittarius teapot is pouring tea on the tail of the Scorpion. It's so funny because Scorpio and Sag, they're next to each other. And so as the summer goes and those constellations move, it literally looks like Sagittarius is pouring tea on the Scorpion's stinger. It's really cool. It's really funny too. I just thought that's something that has stayed with me for a long time back. Was like, yeah, Sagittarius is a teapot. Here's his handle, here's his spout. When he gets all steamed up, hear him shout. Yeah, that's awesome. It's cool, Sagittarius and Scorpio are actually two of the easiest constellations to find. They're pretty big and their stars are decently bright. I'm always a little bummed because Capricorn, like my own constellation, it's very dim stars. It's hard to see it unless you're in a really, really dark country night, It's harder to see them. I think, yeah, Capricorn and Aquarius are both pretty dim stars. So, yeah, interesting. All right, guys. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. Let's see my goats in the house. A great manifesting week for you, Capricorn. Great time to set your intentions, just like for Virgo, right? We're really in that earthy alignment. New moon in Taurus on the 11th. I'm getting chills just talking about it. I'm feeling it. Like, this is a great week to start setting those intentions and manifesting some of those things that you've had in the oven for a while. Capricorn's always got several irons in the fire. We do. We've always got different projects that we're nurturing at different times or building and growing. So this is a great week, not just for setting intentions, but for also growing and manifesting things that you've been working on for a while, because we know Capricorns do that. So let's see what we have got for you in your spirit animal reading this week, Capricorn. Dear animal spirits, guardians, guides, and friends, please show us what you have for our beautiful Capricorns out there. Whatever information and guidance that they most need this week for their highest good, please bring that through. And let's start out with one main spirit animal that will be helping and guiding them the most this week. Thank you so much. Woo, these are hopping. Woo. Okay. Just one, please, guys. One, please, for Capricorn. All right. Oh, yes! Capricorn is a turkey this week. Turkey spirit is coming up, Capricorn. This is a fabulous energy of generosity, abundance, gratitude. We talked about things manifesting into your life. This is nice give and take. This is like you're going to be receiving and you're also going to be giving. The turkey spirit's very nurturing. Give with gratitude and grace. Some indigenous cultures call the turkey like the giveaway eagle or the abundance eagle. It has that kind of very strong connotation of giving, of gratitude, prosperity, the harvest, right? We think about Thanksgiving with turkeys. That's a thing. That's a connection for sure. But that's a powerful energy. We've got the 6 and the 1 adding up to a 7. So to me, that really is about taking some initiative in relationships. Yes, it is. It's also about journeys continuing. Capricorn. I love turkey feathers. Turkey feathers are absolutely gorgeous. They're similar to like hawk feathers. They really are. They have a very similar look. They're quite beautiful. Some of them have those really beautiful iridescent tails too. Some turkeys have gorgeous colors in them. So let's see what we've got for you, Capricorn. I love that. I'm feeling that turkey. I am. I'm feeling that turkey spirit. This is nice. I like it a lot as a Capricorn. I'm just saying. All right, so let's get into some tarot for Capricorn. Let's get 3, please, on this reading for them. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Capricorn. Starting out with our snow leopard, there's our Virgo energy of the Hermit card. So you may be doing a lot of inner work, some healing work, really listening to your own soul, to your own heart, letting your truth really guide you very strongly this week. This is ascension. This is illumination and introspection. Absolutely awesome. Right in the center, we have the weasel spirit, the Seven of Swords. So you know what? I feel, Capricorn, that this is a week where you'll really be looking beyond the shadows of yourself and others, because our weasel, the Seven of Swords, you know this is a sneaky guy. This is that like secrecy, wearing masks, not being the most honest, not acting with integrity, not being truthful to what you really want. And I think this is very interesting because that hermit energy is so grounded in what it really wants and what it really wants to see and what it really believes to be truthful. And so it's really like the ultimate, the seeking for the ultimate truth versus sort of this ultimate like lying to yourself and others kind of energy. So Capricorn, if you've got any situations that come up that you feel like you really need to look beyond the surface on, you're going to do really well with it. And I also would say this is a week to be very honest about what you want as well. Don't hide, don't wear a mask, don't play it down. Like if there's something you really want and you're scared to say it anyway, because you don't want to hide it. You don't want to, you don't want to be that person that doesn't say what you really want. Last card in here, we got the Camel Spirit with the Page of Pentacles. So this is, again, a very nice card of setting intentions, making that list, saying, here's what I want to grow, here's what I want to build. Page of Pentacles is really always my little adventurer card of the tarot. So to me, this is going in a new direction of saying, I want to invest in something, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, a business opportunity. I want to make sure that I'm investing wisely. That could be part of this week too, Capricorn, is just that wise investment. You know, it's like, I think of that Seven of Swords is like that total like snake oil salesman, the bamboozler, the person that, comes up with some dang spam kind of, cheesy fly by night opportunity. And, they're getting real good at it these days. People out there are getting really good at trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. And Capricorn, I feel like you're very much in that energy of investing, of moving forward. And you want to make sure that you're investing in something wisely, right? This is very nice. It's a very nice read. On the bottom, we do have the Gorilla Spirit, the Seven of Wands. So interesting, Seven of Swords versus Seven of Wands. This is definitely somebody that stands up for themselves very, very strongly. I would also say this is choose your battles wisely. You don't have to fight with every single person or thing that comes along, but you might be feeling a little assertive, a bit aggressive, about protecting yourself and others. It's courage, it's achievement. It can sometimes be a little bit of self-sabotage if you fight the wrong battle. So just be aware of that. Capricorn, on the interior, I do feel that you're feeling very strong. Like, if you're in a position of power and you're pretty convinced that your, position is one of a higher mind and good authority and good wisdom, like, don't come down off of your perch for anyone else. Let's get an affirmation on this one for you guys. Yes, look at that. This is like putting your foot down kind of business with the Elephant Spirit, and the keyword of greatness. Look at that. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem, like this old weasel here. Hey, you will naturally and easily achieve success. I think you're going to be doing great this week, Capricorn. Funny enough, my mom is a Capricorn too, and the elephant is her favorite animal. I think that's interesting that came out. I'll have to tell her about that. But yeah, Capricorn, listen to your inner self. Listen to your inner heart. I feel that Hermit card really strong for you this week. You might need take a little time out to just really listen to your heart. Listen to yourself. Pay attention, because you're gonna know. Like if there's shady characters or opportunities that seem too good to be true coming your way this week, you're gonna know it. You're just gonna know it deep down. You're gonna feel it. It's very nice. Very good. very wise energy for Capricorn this week. All right, let's get these tapped up a little bit, and we're going to jump into Aquarius. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Krista. Thank you for that blessing, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Aw, my little Capricorn sister. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we've got for you. Wow. So Aquarius, this is an interesting time for you because the Taurus energy creates a square to you, which puts a lot of pressure on your sign. Let's say that puts a lot of pressure on your sign to get moving and to get going and to do a lot of things. But we also have some nice Gemini energy going on this week as well for you, which is also very productive and very helpful. So I do feel like, you know, Aquarius, in some ways you might feel like it's the best of times, it's the worst of times in some ways. Like there could be things that are really like driving you a little bit crazy, but then there's other things that feel really great. So it's a little bit of an interesting balance between the energies of the square and the energies of the trine going on for you. So it's a little bit of a balancing act astrologically. That's what I feel for Aquarius right now. I know I'm Aquarius rising. I can definitely feel a little bit of that, where it's like in some ways it's like there's so many things that I just want it to get moving quicker. Sorry, just burping here. There's certain things I want to get moving quicker, and then there's other things that I'm really, really happy about. So that may be feeling what you're going through a little bit, Aquarius. Let's see what we've got for you and your spirit animal messages. Dear animal spirits, guardians, guides, and friends, please show us our beautiful Aquarians tonight. Let's see what they've got going on for this week coming up. Please show us any information or guidance that you have for them that is for their highest good. And please let's start out with one main spirit animal for the week ahead for Aquarius. Thank you so much. Oh, I like it. And this to me is so self-affirming for Aquarius energy, the canary spirit. Sing your own song. And to me, it's like, yeah, Aquarius is the ultimate, like, marching to the beat of their own drum. Be uniquely you. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Walk your path. Play your music, whatever it is that makes you feel like you. I love that energy. So Aquarius, be very true to yourself. Don't hold back this week. Let's see what we have got coming up for you in the Animal Tarot. There's our guy. There's our guy. There we are. Hello, hello, Two of Swords, blue-footed booby. So Aquarius, you got him coming out for you this week. This is Libra energy. So this is about, again, it can be that balance. Like I said, you may be feeling that push and pull this week between two different equal opposing energies. And so you've got to make some decisions. You got to make some decisions this week. You may have been procrastinating on some things. You may have felt indecisive on some things. And so this is a definite week where you've got to make some decisions, Aquarius. Right in the center, we have got the pufferfish spirit, the Nine of Cups. And those are decisions that really are to do with your wishes, hopes, and dreams coming true, going in the direction of wishes granted, satisfaction, feeling better about the direction that you're going in your life. And you may indeed feel like you're going in a good direction, right? Absolutely. And so our third card is the woodpecker spirit, the Eight of Swords. So I do feel that this decision or these things that you come out of, you know, any kind of overanalyzing or overthinking, it really is going to set you free in a lot of ways. You might be overthinking some things this week, Aquarius, and it's really time to set that down. This is a self-imposed prison, right? Self-imposed prison for the mind. So it definitely is a free your mind kind of week. You know, and for some of you, it may be like you've been holding back on saying something or doing something. Could be at work, you know, could be in a relationship, but I mostly feel like this could be something at work. And letting that go really sets your mind at ease. We have something coming very full circle here for you this week with the macaw spirit on the bottom of the deck. That's our world card. That is the last card in the major arcana. So it really does symbolize a, you know, completion of a big cycle. It's a happy completion of a cycle too, or learning something very important. It's beautiful beginnings, sacred contracts, infinite possibilities. It's Saturn energy. Saturn is one of your co-ruling planets. It also does have the four fixed signs in this card. So Aquarius, you are also part of this card. You very much are. So I feel like something is really coming full circle this week. Making some decisions, coming out of procrastination or overthinking some kind of situation or decision that you have to make. And freeing yourself from any limiting thoughts. You may, if you, especially Aquarius, if anytime you're feeling this week like I can't do it, I'm not good enough, how is that going to work out? How am I going to make it happen? It's really time to check that at the door and let that go. You know, it's time to let go of any self-defeating thoughts or affirmations that go round and round in your head. It's time to truly be yourself and let your spirit shine. So let's get into your affirmation for the week. Nice. The little black bear coming out for you, Aquarius. The guardian, gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So, wow, Aquarius, this is a great, like, that's just such a great, like, I don't know, a request to the universe, request to spirit, you know, of granting us our confidence and power, because I feel like that may be a little bit of a thing that's going on for you this week, is maybe feeling a little bit of lack of confidence, a lack of feeling a little bit powerless, like you really trying so hard to make some things happen and, you know, come to some decisions about, you know, certain things that you've got to do or where you're going to go. And you really also have this energy of wanting to protect the people that you love. Wow. So this is a great affirmation. That's a great request to the Great Spirit there for Aquarius. It really, really is. I'm liking that one a lot. Sing it out. Sing it out, Aquarius. I love this canary card. This is one of my favorites out of this deck. I love how he's sitting on a flute. If any of you notice that, his perch is a flute. So it really is a very musical card. As a musician, I love that. All right, guys. Markers, are you embracing your inner blue-footed booby? So you're wearing blue socks. Hey, Transformation Queen, good to see you. Yeah, the Scorpio reading was awesome. Like, all of these have been quite good tonight. I've really got to say, I've really enjoyed all the reads here tonight. So we are finishing up our evening with our beautiful, magical, mystical Pisces. I hope my fishies are great out there. I hope you were doing wonderful this week. Let's see what we've got going on for you, Pisces, in the spirit animal readings. We do have quite an interesting energy. We've got new moon in Taurus on the 11th. That's going to be very powerful and very supportive to you, Pisces. Great energy for setting intentions and manifestations. And we also have Jupiter moving into the sign of Pisces later this week on the 13th, on Thursday. It's awesome. We're going to have a couple of months of Jupiter being in the sign of Pisces. And that's really going to improve, I think, not only your personal luck and development and growth, but it's also going to really bring a lot of spirituality to the world. Absolutely. So let's see what we've got going on. Dear animal spirits, guardians, guides, and friends, please let's see what we have for our beautiful Pisces out there. Let's see what they have got coming through for them. Any guidance, information that they need for their highest good. And let's start out with one main spirit animal for this week for Pisces. Who's going to be helping them out the most here? Koala spirit. Oh, I love that. So spirit has a plan. Indeed, indeed, Pisces. And I think that you're going to start to feel that even stronger. If you're an early degree Pisces, or if you have planets that are in an earlier degree of Pisces, you know, I absolutely feel that this is coming through. So spirit definitely has a plan for you. And if you've been feeling like a little bit directionless, or you've been feeling kind of like, well, where am I going? What's coming up? Is there any plan at all to this? Yes, there is. This is a very nice reaffirmation that this is. Yeah, eucalyptus. The koalas do hang out with the eucalyptus. That's an interesting connection that you made there, Ethereal. I like that. Getting into your animal tarot. Let's see what we've got here for Pisces, please. Let's get 3 on this for them. I also like that koala spirit card had a 35 on it. That adds up to an 8, and it really brings in that divine infinity, that balance. Very nice. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, Pisces. We just talked about Jupiter going into your sign this week, and there is our Jupiter ruled card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Bee Spirit. Very nice. So to me, you know, this is about the wheel turning forward in your favor, things coming out of stagnation, greater luck, greater success, you know, luck and life cycles and major karmic events coming full circle. We do in the center have our shark spirit. There's our Capricorn energy with that devil card. So to me, this is a freedom card. It's you know, turning loose of things that have kept us stuck or stagnant. It can also be things that we've been working on for quite a while, because Capricorn energy is a real worker bee. Talk about a worker bee. That is the Capricorn spirit. And on our third card, we've got the macaw. There is our world card. So I think it's interesting that we're getting a real combination of Jupiter energy and Saturnine Capricorn energy, because this is things coming full circle. This is like a big cycle ending, so that new, you know, it's like old doors closing so that new doors can open in the future. So this is a really great feeling in this read to me. I feel like we're really turning a lot of corners here for you, Pisces, things coming out of stagnation. It may be a very strong week of liberation, very strong week of liberation, because that devil card is really turning loose of things that have kept us from being happy, kept us from being fulfilled. You know, any kind of workaholic tendencies where maybe we've just been doing something again and again, even though it's joyless, even though it's not really bringing us that much happiness, we just keep going, right? So, you know, going into that future, I feel like a cycle is really coming to the full, you know, coming to fruition. That is, you know, the world card is the last card in the major arcana. So it really is about major lessons being learned, going to the next level. It's sacred contracts being fulfilled. And on the bottom, check it out, we've got our elephant spirit, our justice card. So this is, you know, old wrongs, past injustices being righted. It's balance, it's harmony returning, it's equilibrium, truth and natural law and order coming to the forefront. I feel like a lot of things that maybe haven't made sense for a while, Pisces, maybe starting to make some sense this week. Like you're seeing the point to the struggle that you've been through, or you're seeing you're starting to understand, like, okay, I understand why I went through this. I get it now. And it's time to let go of the heavier associations that you've had with those times and embrace the lessons instead. I think that's very interesting. You know, very strong Capricorn energy. For any of my Pisces out there that have either some Sagittarius or some Capricorn in their charts, this is a very powerful reading. It's interesting. My Venus is in Pisces. I'm a progressed Pisces and have a lot of Capricorn. And so I'm really resonating with this one, you know, because this is some serious like Capricorn Saturn energy. These are both like two of the big power cards for Capricorn. In the tarot coming out here for you. You might also be working with a Capricorn. Very possible. So that's some big cycles coming full circle this week. So let's get an affirmation on this for Pisces. I really like this reading for you guys. What a great way to kind of wrap up our reads for the evening. The humpback whale, the singer. The singer, the vocalist, the record keeper, the record keeper, the history keeper is the whale. And Capricorn energy is also very much about history. And I feel like this is a week where the more you understand your history, Pisces, and where you've come from, you're going to have a lot more like revelations and wisdom and just peace, just a lot of peace coming in about, okay, I get where I've come from. Now, where I'm going makes more sense. So sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. What a nice message for you, Pisces. So if you happen to be a singer, or even if you're not, even if you just sing in the shower, I think this is a great week of vocalizing, singing, speaking, putting that energy out to the world, and just, affirming yourself, affirming your energy to the world at large. What a great read. All right, guys, this was a fabulous evening. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you have not yet done so, I do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. And also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button. Let me know you enjoy the content here. If you're interested in a personal reading or would like any information regarding the card decks I use or want to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information are going to be down below in the description box. So I will be back with you probably Tuesday evening. I'm going to be doing a live stream for the new moon in Taurus. I'm very, very excited about that particular new moon, and looking forward to that. Looking forward to that this week. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. And I will be seeing you again very soon, guys. Take care.